Let's talk about 6 techniques to help you manage your emotions. Because emotions are, let's face it, they're tricky. They can dictate how we think and act. On one hand, they are vital to us, right, as human beings. On the other hand, they can wreak havoc in our lives. The difference lies in how we manage them, though. If we are not careful, we may act on our emotions too quickly, which may lead us to making decisions that we come to regret. So let's learn how to work through our emotions instead of letting them get the better of you. I did for years. It's not good. It led me down a very dark path of stuffing my emotions. So I want to save you. Try these techniques to better manage your emotions. If we haven't met real quick, my name is Jen Plugging, Holistic Empowerment Coaching for places stuck to authentic thriving, personal training, group fitness, nutrition coaching, life and transformation coaching, and educational stuff just like this. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, and let's do this. All right. Avoid reacting is number 1 immediately. So avoid reacting immediately. If a situation has triggered strong negative emotions, try to remove yourself from the situation either mentally or physically or both. Walk away if possible. Find a quiet place to perform some deep breathing exercises while you collect your thoughts. You can then return to the situation safe in the knowledge that those emotions are just temporary. If you cannot walk away, take a moment. Breathe deeply while you consider an appropriate response. I encourage you to close your eyes. Get grounded again. The extra oxygen will help you relax your muscles, calm your mind, and clarify your thoughts. So once you've calmed yourself down, then you can respond to the situation with a well-thought-out reply rather than just a knee-jerk reaction, which normally tends that we will regret what we say, right? 2, look for divine guidance. Often those who have faith are better to control their emotions. When you feel yourself become overwhelmed by emotion, close your eyes and seek a positive solution, asking the universe, your higher power, your God, the divine, or even your inner wisdom, what's your gut feeling for the best way forward. 3, find healthy outlets for emotions, not food, right? Once you manage to control your emotions, it's important that you find a healthy way to release them. It's never a good idea to bottle them up to stuff them down, as eventually they'll come out all over the place, right? So consider these ideas. Call or visit a friend or family that you trust to talk the situation out, and about how you even reacted. When you hear someone else's opinion, you broaden your awareness, and you may be able to find a different view of the situation and from a different perspective. You can also consider keeping a journal or a diary in which you write down your feelings and emotions. This is a great way to do it, you guys. Once you see the situation on paper, sometimes you're able to see it more clearly. It may be able to help you release your emotions or spark ideas to help with the situation. For me, I like to write it and then talk about it. For some people, aggressive forms of exercise will help them deal with emotions, right? While others find calmer methods such as yoga or meditation work best. Try the different methods. The best way to do is just try different ones and see what works best for you. But normally one of those, out of all those, will work. 4, see the bigger picture. Whatever is happening to you is happening for a reason. Try to see past the current situation. Understand that it means in the grand scheme of things, even in the worst of times, there's usually a reason why it's happening, which we can often learn from. And I just heard a video about it from Steve Harvey, and he talked about sometimes you're pushed, and I'm someone who has to be pushed. I'm so committed to anything I do that I have to be pushed. And he's like, well, if you're pushed out of something, why you keep trying to run back to go to the same thing, right? He's talking to this guy, and it's so true. When we're pushed, a lot of time our path is directed a certain way. We need to go a certain way. There's a grander scheme of things that we're not seeing, but so many times we act like 2-year-olds, right? We throw a little pity party, like, it's not going my way, it's not happening my way, and we're stuck in the mud throwing this pity party when maybe God has this yellow brick perfect road shining and glittery there, waiting for us to walk down, but we can't see it because we are stuck on ourselves, in our own pain. And if we would just stop and get our eyes all fixed on the right thing, on our higher power and our higher purpose, then we would have a bigger perspective. So perspective is either your prison or your power we hear. And so remember, you control that. And really I believe personally, things happen for 3 reasons in life. And if you grasp this truly, I truly believe it'll bring you a lot of freedom. 1, it's a lesson we need to learn. 2, it should move us on a different direction, right? That push. Or 3, it's not even about us, because let's face it, not everything is about us. In fact, most of life, I've decided, most of the things I've gone through, most of the shit things I've gone through in life that I don't understand are not about me. They're about people I can help later on. Right now, they're about people I can help because I've been through so many dark things. And you're the same. So know there's a bigger perspective out there. Have to keep that in mind. Keep that perspective right. It's your power, it's not your prison. Okay, replace number 5. Replace negative thoughts with positive ones. When you experience negative emotions, you think negative thoughts. Genius, right? And vice versa. This creates a cycle of negativity that can be really hard, though, to break out of. So whenever you experience an emotion that causes you to think negatively, replace those thoughts with positive thoughts. You could try to play out the ideal resolution in your current situation or issue and simply think about something that makes you happy. 6, forgive. Whatever triggered you. What sets you off is an emotional reaction in you. Perhaps you feel anger when your friend does something that you don't disapprove of. Or perhaps you feel depressed thinking back to a decision you wish you would have made differently. Forgive whatever is causing that negative emotion. This will actually help you become detached from these triggers and may stop these emotional reactions from boiling over in the future. When you take control of your emotions, you take control of your future. Okay? You take control of your mindless eating. You take care of your weight. You can take control of your life. Practice these strategies and take back control of your life. If you've been giving your life over to these emotions, whether you're stuffing them or you're allowing them to come in inappropriate ways, we have to get this right. Because this is something that will, if you can get your emotions right and actually deal with them in a healthy way, the moment I could do that, the moment freedom started happening. Because I realized I was not dealing with my emotions right, and so I needed to do something differently. So I'd love to know, do you do any of those? Or what's your steps when you have, what do you do? Are you really good at dealing with your emotions? And if you are, would you share with us in the comments? Like, what are your steps? What do you do when you feel your emotions coming up? How do you solve that? Or what do you think? What are you going to try? What's something that you could actually put in and apply? So if you're not good about dealing with your emotions, there's no point in leaving this time in this space without actually putting something into action. We do that by commenting and stating what we're going to do, because then we know we're more likely to do it. So please comment and then come back and let me know you actually did it so I could cheer you on. Let me know what worked, what didn't work, because then I can adjust my stuff. Because when I get your feedback, I keep it all in I have research kind of empire, you could say. And I like to keep all the statistics and everything. So I'd like to know what's working for you, because I'm all about relevant, practical, realistic, and stuff that really moves the needle in your life today. Offering you that stuff. All right, tribe. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, like, subscribe, follow for someone that you know would needs to know how to deal with their emotions. Be careful how you put that. Anyway, you might have to deal with some more emotions if you put it the wrong way. So, I just watched this video on how to deal with my emotions. I wanted your feedback on it. Think of a good way to do that. So anyway, be brave, be kind, live authentically, and always shine. Try. Remember, you're just one habit away. Remember, if you're ready for 180 and want a new way in life, a way that's simple, lasting, if you feel stuck in either your fitness, your nutrition, or just in life in general, please reach out to me. That's what I'm here for. I love coaching you. I love doing these. So anyway, we can connect. Once again, thanks for watching. Until next time, tribe.